Hello mamas, welcome back to my channel Zani B Davis Coaching, and today I'm going to be sharing with you how you can create a world-class course in less than a week. Honestly, it does not take very long for you to create an impactful course and one that is very much top rated. And so in this episode, I'm going to break down for you exactly how you're going to do that, how you're going to ensure that your course is not only impactful, but it's also profitable and it's also one of a kind, right? And it's going to be world class. So let's get into this episode. So the first thing I want to share with you is that the length of your course does not necessarily mean that is of value. So I think sometimes we can overthink and think like, we want to have a big course, we want to have 10 modules, 15 modules. But let me just tell you this one thing right now. What makes a world-class course is one thing: the value of your course. So it can be as short as anything else, and most people will pay to save them time and money. But the main thing is that your course gives value. And what do I say when it means value? It means that you are giving the transformation, or you're giving the information that you have promised in the simplest, easiest way. That is what's going to give you your world class impactful course. It's not the amount of videos you have, or the amount of content that you have, or the amount of hours it is to take to go through your course. In fact, that actually the least the least interesting that is for people, right? Nobody wants to know that a course has 20 modules. I know I don't want to learn something with 20 modules or 25 videos. Like, seriously, I want to know that I can learn something or have a transformation in as less videos in as less time as possible. And most people feel the same exact way. That is why you will see that most courses that are so expensive are actually very, very simple courses, right? Maybe 5 modules, small 5 modules, 6 modules, nothing over that, unless they're very, very short videos, right? I know I just purchased a short, well, it's basically a course package of 24 courses, but the videos are very, very short. So again, yes, you may have like 25 topics that you want to talk about, let's say in a bundle courses, but make sure that they're very, very short and easy to digest, because the first thing you want to make sure is that your people are not overwhelmed. Overwhelmed people are confused and they do not take action, meaning that they will not sit down and go through your course. That is why when you're selling a course, you don't say, oh, it's got 50 something modules, or you don't hear all of that, because nobody wants to buy that. They want to buy the transformation. So more than likely, you want to really pay attention to the value that you're giving in your course. So here's what we're going to talk about today. How you give value in your course is about your framework or your process of taking your person from point A to point B. What do I mean by that? Let's get into this. So what do I mean when I say point A to point B? So point A is basically where your students are right now. They're going through a struggle, they're going through a challenge, they're going through an issue right now, and they're feeling pain. They want help. So could be moms with a jiggly tummy, just had a baby, your tummy is really, really big. That's the problem that they have. They want to lose this belly fat, right? So, and then point B is where they want to be. Point B is the transformation that they want to receive. So again, with the moms with the tummy, point A is that they just had a baby and they have this belly fat that they want to get rid of. Point B is that they want to look slim, they want to be confident, they want to lose the belly fat, right? So you want to really brainstorm who your ideal student is. I always talk about this, your who are the people that you want to help with your course. And you want to talk about your process, or your framework is how you're going to take them from point A to point B. This is very important, because this is going to help you to create your framework or your processes or your modules that is going to make your course impactful and make it world class. It's world class because it is going to truly transform lives. Whether it is giving them an outcome or giving them information, it is going to do exactly what you said it's going to do, because it's going to solve the people who you are trying to help their problem, right? So let's go into your process or your framework. Let's say again the example of the mom who just had a baby and she has this tummy that she wants to get rid of. So maybe you, as the course creator, have gone through this yourself. You had a baby and you had this tummy and you got rid of it in, let's say, in 6 weeks, right? So now you want to help moms who had babies to get rid of their tummy in 6 weeks. what was your process that did that for yourself? So maybe you did specific workouts, you did pelvic floor workouts, you did this diastasis workouts, maybe you had a meal plan where you cut out carbs and you cut out sugar. I'm just saying, right? Maybe you had a particular process with your mindset where you were really telling yourself to love your body and really speak kindly to yourself. That's your process, right? And so that's what you're going to teach in your course, because you're taking them from point A to point B. And so do not overthink the process. A lot of us overthink our process, overthink our modules, but this is simply it. It's just the process that you have taken for yourself, that you know if your clients, your students take this exact process, they are going to get the exact results that you have promised. This is key. And then you're just going to break down those processes in different bite-sized steps. That's going to be your modules. So for the first module, you might say, create a workout plan, right? And then you talk about how you create a workout plan, and maybe you give them a sample workout plan, or you give them your workout plan. Module 2 might be your meal plan, right? And in your meal plan, you would tell them how to do the meals, how to eat, and all of these things. Then you may have module 3, which is your mindset, right? So it's just breaking down your process in bite-sized things for them, bite-sized ways for your students, so that when they go through these processes, it's easy for them. And in this case, with your modules now, you're going to think about how you're going to create the content. Are you going to do videos? Are you going to do audios? Are you going to do pictures? Are you going to get PDF documents? You're going to give them worksheets? Decide now on the things that is going to help them to go that step further. So for example, if you're doing this plan that I just said with you, for this mom who has that belly fat issue, the best thing might be to film videos of doing the workouts, right? Also giving them a meal plan, which would be a PDF document. Also, you may want to add additional videos, which do maybe coaching them. You could even add an additional aspect of coaching, right? Maybe you want to have a live community where you can coach them one-on-one within that course, so that you can answer their questions and help them with that mindset piece. So you really want to look at what's the best way that your students are going to get the results that you've promised them, and add that into the course. Remember, course creation can be so simple and so easy. All you have to start to think about is the knowledge and the skills that you have, and the students that you want to help, the person that you want to help, and make sure that you know what you're talking about. And here's the other thing as well, right? It's not like you create your course and it's done. And I think so much time we overthink this process again and be like, well, suppose I forgot something, suppose I didn't add something. But here's the beauty about course creation. You can always add to your course. You can also add on different aspects to your course. As I shared before, you can add a coaching community, a private community where you can go in. You can add additional resources as bonuses, right? As you think of something, you can add something to the course and say that this is a special bonus. That makes it so much simpler. So you can have 5 modules to your course, 4 modules to your course, and you have additional information that you want to add to your course. You can add a bonus. I actually had about 4 bonuses in my first course, because that was all about hearing and connecting to God. I had about 4 modules, I think, and then I had 4 audios of stuff that I actually helped women through in my life program that I knew was going to be helpful to these women in this course. So there were like meditations, there were like prayers, and other audio, like other bonuses that I knew that they would benefit from this course. So do not be scared of adding additional stuff and thinking that that's it and that's done. You can add stuff to help your students going forward and adding it as a bonus, and that could be super helpful for your students. So just to recap again, because I want to make this as easy as possible. Creating your framework is going to really allow you to have a world-class course, because you are ensuring that you know what you're talking about, your mythology, your process, right? As I said before, it must be, your course topic must be something that you are knowledgeable about, you're expert at, something that you have done for yourself or you've helped other people through. And then your framework will be the process that you took them through, the how you took that person from point A to point B. Do not overthink these modules or these processes. Write down the steps that you took. Those are your modules. And then think about the content creation part of it, how you're going to deliver this content to your students, whether it's a video, whether it's an audio, whatever that may be. That is going to ensure that your course is impactful, because you're taking that person again from point A to point B. Okay, I really hope that this video has been helpful for you. I want to really stress that again, courses does not have to be just a huge transformation. It doesn't have to be that you're taking somebody through a huge big result like lose weight or heal some part of them or whatever. A course could be something simple as helping somebody to upload a video to YouTube, right? That's something really, really simple that somebody might take it hard to do. My first course was how to hear from God, right? I struggled with really connecting with God and hearing from Him in my early stages of my Christianity, and I knew that other moms or other women in that at that time would have been going through that same thing. And so my processes in that first course was basically the steps that I took, right? I spent time. One of them was like having a daily routine where I spent time with God, and I spoke about that, how I really prioritize that and make that a non-negotiable for myself to spend time with God, reading His Word and sitting with Him and praying with Him, right? That was a module. Also, I think I had a module on really how to connect with God. What else I did? There was a prayer section about how to pray specifically and how to pray what's the word, effectively, right? I talk about Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane and how he prayed, Lord, I don't want to do this, but let your will be done, right? Like, and really surrendering your will to God. So like the steps that you took is what you are going to teach your students. So now in my course creation for Busy Moms, I have only 4 modules in that course, but each video is about, I think, 30 minutes or an hour, probably less than an hour long, with PowerPoints, and it breaks down all of the steps, including this framework process I'm talking to you about in module 3, I believe, or module 2, and it breaks down everything of how you can create your course in a very, very simple way in under 6 weeks, because I know not everybody have the capacity as I do or the experience that I do. So you could do it in 6 weeks or you could do it in less, but I teach you all of the steps, including market research and how to go about basically collecting the information, creating your framework, putting it onto a course platform, and all of these things put together, making it very, very simple and easy for you. So this video here is about your value, how you are delivering that value to your ideal students so that they can get the results that you have promised, and how to really create the framework for your modules so that your students get the transformation that you say that you're going to give to them. All right, so that is it for today's video. I hope that this has been helpful for you. But again, brainstorm. Ask the Lord, Jesus, show me how and who it is that you want me to help. Show me the expertise and the knowledge that I have that I can help them with, and show me how the steps, the processes that I took to get from where I was to where I want to be, and how I'm going to take my students from where they are to where they want to be. Okay, so don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel so that you can be notified every time a new video goes up, and of course share this and leave a comment in the caption below, in the comment section below. Let me know what stood out to you, and if you are here and you're watching, just put below their framework so I know that you watched the video. And if you have any questions about creating your course and about creating your framework, don't hesitate to leave it there below. Also, if you would like to have my free checklist, it's a course creation checklist that will help you to stay on track to create your course. It has 10 steps that you can, and I break down all of the steps for you, so I don't just list them out. I break it down for you. It's an in-depth checklist. It's about, I think, about 10 pages. It's very, very good, step by step of the way. I have put the link below for you in the caption. Click that link and you can get my free course creation checklist. And of course, if you have questions and you would love to have a chat with me about creating your first online course with confidence, put me in the chat or just reach out to me on Instagram or Facebook, and I will love to connect with you and have a chat with you about creating your course and being on your course creation journey. So busy mamas, of course, I want to make sure that this video is short and sweet and let you get back to it. So stay tuned next week for the next video. Let me know what topics you would love to hear from me, and until then, speak to you guys soon. Bye.